Governor Evers' Commutation Advisory Board met for the first time last week to hear from a dozen inmates who've applied to have their sentences reduced. Anya, what do we know about this board, and then how will that filter out into Tom Tiffany versus David Crowley? Why would it have anything to do with them?
This is a big deal in part because crime is just always an issue in any election. I mean, we've seen it even with Supreme Court races where they don't really have any, role in fighting crime. Crime is just something that motivates voters. And so this issue of potentially, lessening the sentence of people, some of whom were convicted for nonviolent crimes, some of whom were convicted for violent crimes. As this is going forward, it is popular among voters of many different stripes to do some sort of criminal justice reform. But when you kind of look at what that actually looks like, it can be a bit of a tightrope walk for politicians.
And Rich, obviously this is something that Republicans have a history of looking at, as crime in Milwaukee, and especially people of color. We've already started to see some of those connections they're trying to draw between David Crowley and any bad thing that happens in Milwaukee County.
Back in 2022, the Marquette University Law School did a survey that I found really interesting. It showed that 77% of respondents said they feel safe in their daily activities, but 85% reported being either somewhat concerned or very concerned about increasing crime. So that kind of shows how the emotions can get in the way of numbers on paper.